got to get right into the 50 Cent, You Diddy documentary, and then we'll do everything. We'll do everything after. Did you get a chance to see it?
No, I didn't see it, but how I did see that interview that 50 Cent did with Robert Roberts.
Or the Good Morning one?
Yeah, that joint. Yo, all I gotta say is 50 is a different animal, my guy.
Yo, he's hilarious, bro.
Yo, he's a lot. Yo, son got the biggest smile when he did that. Cause
I can't take him serious. He
Nah,
got a
I
whole
couldn't.
suit on. He looks professional.
OD, he started smiling. Yo, so they was like, yo, do you hate Diddy? And he's like, yo, why would y'all ask that? Why would y'all think that? Like, why would y'all think that? I don't hate him. Yo, he was using like he know we all know that he's doing this.
In other words, a code switch.
Yeah.
Like he's saying it very professional.
Right. We all know. Like, he's saying there's no beef between. He's saying.
He doesn't have a beef with him. He really don't. Like he don't have a real issue with Diddy.
So he's just doing this for no reason.
I think Biddy. I said Biddy. He's a Biddy. I think Diddy tried to test 50, and 50 just took it as disrespect.
That's
when
big,
he told him that, I want to take you out shopping to 50. 50's like, oh, you trying to treat me like a side chick, like you trying to treat me like a bitch. Like, I bet. And then I know there was some business deals, but I think the main purpose of him doing this is to show people like this is not hip hop. This is just a person that's a narcissist, selfish asshole.
Cap. That's all cap to me. Listen, I'm not. Don't get me wrong. I'm not shaming 50 at all. In fact, I'm loving shaming 50 at all. In fact, I'm loving going on.
Technical difficulties.
Again.
Yeah. Now go for it.
All right, I'm not shaming 50 at all. I'm not defending Diddy. Yo, listen, get your money. Listen, if you an opponent, you gotta win, right? Diddy's the opponent, right? So I'm loving it. As a matter of fact, but however, that's cap. But he's good at faking the beef. I'll say that. I'm using every bit of that.
I wouldn't say real beef. I just think he wants to expose him. But let's talk about a documentary. So there's 4 parts to it, and what I'm gonna do is highlight each episode of what I got from each of the episodes from the docuseries. Right. So I pretty much canceled all my plans yesterday, and I was like, I'm just gonna watch this. I'm gonna take notes and see what's gonna happen here, so we could talk about it today.
All right, cool.
All right, so the first part of the docuseries is more about his early life rise and patterns from his past into why he acts the way he acts. All right. First off, there's a person recording him before he got arrested.
Right.
And I don't know how they let this guy record him.
Word.
And not have the rights to whatever was recorded.
Right.
Yeah, so
the lawyers are saying.
Wait, let me explain it. So, right now he's suing Netflix or 50 Cent, something like that, because he's like, yo, I didn't give the rights to those films, but I know 50 Cent is not stupid. He's not gonna take a footage if he's not able to. Like, he's not that dumb. And the way this shit starts, it just shows him he looks desperate, he looks depressed, he looks like he got hit by he got smacked in the face. Like, he looks cooked in the beginning. Yeah. Now what he's gonna say?
I was gonna say what you just said. Literally, Netflix. So the lawyers, Diddy's lawyers, are suing Netflix because they're saying that this stuff was illegally obtained. It shouldn't be out. And he's telling Netflix right now to take it down.
Yeah.
So if I was y'all, I'd watch this as soon as possible. So I gotta say,
they're not gonna take it down. I'm pretty sure the lawyers went through all the paperwork before they released this documentary. I know Netflix is not gonna take it down.
Not like if it gets to court, if it goes to court, they gotta take it down until they figure that out.
I don't think that whatever happened, I think that person, well, supposedly the photographer didn't get paid, and I'm assuming he didn't sign a contract. Therefore, he has rights to the footage, and he got permissions to record. So. But I don't know. It's complicated. It's very legal because you need a person's permission to post like yourself, on camera. For example, let's say if I invited guests, right. I would have them sign a contract saying that I have the rights to put them on this episode and I could do whatever I want with
My
it.
thing is, why would you self-incriminate yourself? Why would you put that on footage? All that you do all that.
The only reason was that he was doing his own documentary, and he wanted someone there to record. That's the only logical reason that he did that. The problem was that his shit was not tight. Honestly, he looked in shambles throughout all the 4 parts. He looks in shambles. He looked like he's going through it. Wait, let's talk about part 1 though, right? So early life, right? So supposedly he was bullied as a kid. His dad was murdered. He was a drug dealer in Harlem. Supposedly he was a snitch too. That's like a theory out there. They didn't say that in the documentary. That's just knowledge. Some of the knowledge that I know. Supposedly his mother used to beat him up, not to be a bully. And his childhood friend said that Diddy used to fight dirty. He used to bite them. Like whatever it took to win, he'll do it. And then they talk about some of his behavior. Supposedly he used to slap his mother, disrespect his mother.
That's wild.
Yeah. And he also used to supposedly secretly record girls having sex with them and then show it to everybody. And supposedly he got that behavior from Alpo, the drug dealer that was in Pay the Fool. The crazy dude, the one who got killed a few years ago.
Alpo.
Yeah. So, and then he just had this pattern of just bad behavior. He also wanted other guys' girls. Like, in other words, he was just very insecure. And you could kind of see why he became the man he became. And they also have Kirk Burrows. He was the co-founder of the docuseries, and he used to say that Diddy was a paper gangster. Like, he was acting gangster, but in the music industry.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
everybody.
yeah.
That's everybody.
That's not everybody. That's not
Nah,
50.
bro. That's not 50.
Yeah, that's not
The
everybody.
reason that's not 50 because 50 wasn't really trying to act. That was literally his lifestyle. He wasn't trying. He was trying to get out of that lifestyle, if anything. So he didn't have to act. He was already in it.
Yeah, but he portrayed himself as a gangster though.
50?
Yeah.
It was getting him. It was getting him money. So
Yeah, but he was gangster though. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah, he was like since
He wasn't a paper gang. He was really gangster.
No, he was really gangster. But
Yeah.
But all right, let me say this. That's most gangsters. That's most gangster rappers. There's a lot of like gangster rappers who's not really like that.
They're trying to portray something that they're not.
Right.
Meanwhile, 50 was actually like with that, and like you could see it through his actions. You could definitely
50
see it through his
Nah,
actions.
50's gangster in a suit. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah. But yeah, that was kind of the first part, and like how he started with Andre Harrell. He was an intern. He'll do whatever it takes. What he was good at, like his main, what he knew what to do was package an artist, observe culture, take that culture, and instill the culture into that artist. Like clothing, how they look, how they talk. He did it with Biggie too. And that's how he started with Jodeci, Mary J. Blige, etc., etc.
Right.
So that's how
Fred
like
Mac.
he became that's how he really got into the music game. And they also talk about at one point where he threw a party. Now there's many theories around that party, but it led to 9 deaths because it was overbooked. It was very bad. He didn't serve no jail time. They're like, yo, this man was responsible for the death of 9 people because they tried to bum rush the entrance of the party. But he didn't take, what do you say? He didn't take no consequences from that. And
That's what happens when you got good.
and that's
moves.
how he started. That's how his fame started, was because of that incident.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So yeah, that was part 1 of like why he is the way he is. Also showing him like just stressed out all over the place. They got real footage of him before he got arrested.
Yeah, something was getting weird.
Him telling his lawyer like, yo, y'all need to fix this shit. This shit's not right.
Yeah.
Like y'all need to, da 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 da.
I need to know what happened between the lawyer that quit. That's what I need to know.
They don't talk about that.
Oh, they don't?
Nah. But that's part 1. And you got any questions for part 1?
It's pretty much.
It set the precedent. It's like, yo, this is who this guy
You
is.
pretty much answered most of it. My only question for part 1 is that like, does this affect what now that this stuff's out? Is that gonna affect his legal battle? Now that these footages is out, would that affect his legal battle?
That's a good question. Let's move to part 2. When you say legal battle, you mean the current one that he's facing?
Right.
I mean, he already got sentenced. He got 50 months.
Yeah, but would this open up a new legal battle right here?
Alright, so let's move on to the next document. And then the part 1 ended with that he was jealous of Tupac's relationship with Biggie. So this goes into
we already knew that.
Yeah, so this goes into part 2. So this part 2 is power, manipulation, and street politics. So he actually wanted to do business with Tupac. Biggie and Tupac had a great relationship. At the time, Tupac was the guy and Biggie was like on his way up.
Yeah.
And then, throughout that relationship, they were cool. Tupac supported him, Biggie supported him. And I know Diddy wanted to do business with Pac. Pac was like, bro, I'm not trying. I don't fuck with you. Like, leave me alone, right? Throughout that time, this is when Diddy gets fired by Andre Harrell. He starts what do you call it? Bad Boys,
right,
under Clyde Davis, and there's a funny moment was when he forced Kirk Burrows to come into the office. This was the co-founder to see that the girl was giving him a blowjob. Diddy was getting a blowjob.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so like it was just him trying to demonstrate power. It's like, yo, look at me, like I just got my BJ behind this desk.
That's crazy.
Yeah. And then so the road East and Western Coast issue was between Diddy and Suge Knight.
Obviously.
Now this is like a whole fucking. This is where I'm like, yo, where's this documentary going?
Nah, word.
Please, bear with me, bro. You ready for this? Yeah. Yo, this shit was crazy. I'm like, alright. So originally the beef between Diddy and Suge Knight took place because one, Diddy had connections to the Crips, Southside Crips from Cali.
Right.
And then Suge, he's already blood, right? So we know that, right? And Diddy would say, yo, if y'all do something to them, like, I'll pay you. Like, he'll say it out loud. And Keefe D is saying this.
That's crazy.
Keefe D was one of the leaders of the gang, the Southside Crips. And Keefe D got connected to Diddy through another gangster, a Harlem gangster named Eric Von Zip.
Right.
So they got connected. Keefe D was gonna get arrested for drug charges. So they did a proffer, and a proffer is you can say what you want to say, and you're not gonna get we're not gonna sentence you for saying that, right? You can tell us anything. So Keefe D is explaining this whole situation, and there was one situation when there was like a party or something, and a guy tried to do something to Suge and his homie, and Suge's homie got killed, and Diddy was there the whole time, and he's like, yo, what are we doing? But again, it's Diddy being jealous and starting off this whole fucking beef between them. So Suge's friends get shot. There was one part where Keefe D talked about Diddy saying yo, they was laughing at him because he was kissing on a girl and she was sucked everybody's dick before.
Oh nah, he's
yo, this is why 50's diabolical, bro. He put that shit in the documentary. Yo, 50's diabolical.
Yo, this man is diabolical.
Yo, OD.
Yo, I'm trying to tell you, bro. He has no filter.
Yeah, so then Keefe D said that Diddy wanted Pac and Suge gone. Right? He's like, yo, somebody go get them. And that leads to one of the blood members, Death Row Chain, getting robbed by a Crip.
Right.
Because Diddy said, yo, I want y'all to do something to them, right? And the day of the Mike Tyson fight, you have Keefe D's nephew, Orlando Anderson, who's a real he's like a gangster, he's a wild boy. Yeah. So he gets jumped. You remember that scene when Pac comes out of Vegas? Yeah. And he starts jumping somebody and shit. That was Orlando Anderson.
So he has something to do with that.
Yeah.
So Diddy's the real reason why.
Yeah. So wait. So let me I know it's a lot. Let me just wrap this up. So supposedly Diddy told them yo, I'll give you $1 million if you kill Suge and Pac. Boom.
Oh.
Supposedly, Eric Von Zip is the connection between them, right? Because you can't say that over the phone. So, they jumped Orlando Anderson. So, supposedly, Keefe D and Orlando Anderson, they pulled up on them after the Vegas thing, after the whole Vegas fight, and they shot him, right? So then, supposedly, Keefe D told Eric Von Zip, yo, where the money at? We killed them, right? Yeah. And then supposedly Diddy said, yo, I'll give you $500,000 because you didn't kill both of them. And he said, that's cool.
Nah, he's wild.
So then supposedly he didn't get paid. Or supposedly like they got $500,000. I think he didn't get paid. And Eric Von Zip was like the middleman because you know he's the real street person.
So my thing is,
wait. Just to wrap it up, I keep saying that, but I haven't wrapped it up. I'm about to wrap it up. So in a song called Muscle Up, Diddy starts talking the beginning of the song, and he says, "I put $1 million on your head." He literally says this. Talk about self snitching.
I'm trying. He's literally a self sabotage.
Yeah. So, yeah, but that's pretty much it. So like, people think now Keefe D, he got arrested for Tupac's murder.
Right.
So the proffer was like very technical, but supposedly he didn't get the immunity from that. It's just that he did a whole book tour about it. When the interviews, I'm pretty sure he was broke.
Yeah.
So that's why Keefe D's arrested for that. And there they show the connection between how Diddy was responsible for Suge and for Pac getting killed because he was really jealous, very insecure.
What about Biggie?
What you mean?
Who you think who's responsible for Biggie's death?
The Biggie one. So I'll say Diddy also played a role in it. I'm not saying he tried to kill Diddy. I mean, he didn't try to kill Biggie, but the day that Biggie died, he was supposed to go to Europe to do a tour. But instead, Diddy was like, nah, stay in LA because he wanted to party somewhere where the enemies was at to like show that he was tough.
Oh, okay.
So if Biggie was to go to that Europe tour, and Biggie also wanted to leave too, he's like, bro, I'm not trying to stay here. Like, this shit is dangerous. But Diddy convinced him, and he died because of that.
Yeah, he should have just left.
And to make it worse, according to Kirk Burrows, the co-founder of Bad Boys, he said that Diddy didn't even pay for the funeral. He paid the funeral with Biggie's money.
That's disrespectful.
And he removed Biggie from the Rolling Stones after his death. He wanted to be in the Rolling Stones. And then he painted this narrative that he's good at of showing like when Biggie died, we all thought that was like they were really best friends because of that song "We Be Missing You." Yeah. Right? It was all bullshit, bro. He just painted that narrative.
That's not even surprising, honestly. No one Diddy his character. That's not surprising.
Yeah, but part 2 was wild because I'm like, bro, where y'all gonna go with this? Like, why y'all talking about Pac, Suge, Biggie? Because we already know all this information, but for them to put it together in a nice story to kind of illustrate the type of person he is, you're like, holy shit, this guy's really the devil. Yeah, so what's your thoughts?
My thoughts is I gotta see it. It's nothing to it other than that. I gotta see this because that's just wild. Yeah. Now, it's the fact that...
What you think is most like surprising or more like, oh my God,
the most surprising part is that Tupac has something to do with... my fault. Did he have something to do with Tupac's death? That was the most surprising part because I always...
It was a conspiracy, right?
Right. I always pointed that finger at Suge, if anything, because if you remember, Pac wanted to leave Death Row, but Suge was not with that. So,
oh yeah, that's true.
So I always connected those dots. I didn't.
Yeah.
People thought that people thought that it was like Diddy who had something to do with Biggie's death, right? Or who's the worst person. I never thought that because I was like, nah, that's his bread and butter, right? Like Biggie, Bad Boys is what Bad Boys is because of Biggie.
Yeah.
Hands down. I don't care what nobody say.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't think that...
Biggie was planning to leave too from Bad Boys.
Really?
Yeah. He was trying to start something Mafia. I forgot the name of the label.
Junior Mafia.
Yeah, Junior Mafia. He was already doing his own thing already. He was getting the artists together. He was writing for people. Like, he was on his way out too.
Oh.
That's another one.
But did he know about that?
I believe so, yeah.
So why you can't tell your plans to everybody? 50 Cent said that.
Yeah. No, but Diddy found out. Biggie didn't tell him yet. I think Diddy just found out.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's a lot of conspiracy. What really surprised me was that he didn't pay for Biggie's funeral. And it's like a common thing that Diddy doesn't pay his
that's
workers.
not surprising because... That's not even surprising because considering who he is and how he gets down.
I know, but it's still surprising that you'll go that low by not paying his funeral, bro. You're supposedly...
Diddy's a low character. That's that. Listen, low people... and again, I'm not judging because when you judge people, you can become them. But low people is gonna go as low as can get. Like it's not bottom the barrel for them. If they'll go through the barrel if they can.
No, I know, but you can go low, right? I thought his shit was already low. I just couldn't think
You get any
lower
lower
than that.
Yeah.
Where I'm like, wait a minute. You had Biggie pay for his own funeral, and you there showing yourself like you're the one that paid for it.
Yeah.
And then you come out with that song "Missing You," like you're besties, and you're not besties at all.
Right.
Yeah, that was part 2. 50's diabolical, bro.
Diabolical, man.
All right, man. So part 3. So this one is called. This is where he kind of shows where he started the band. Remember the show, The Band?
Yeah.
Whatever that show was called. This is where they show him grooming Cassie. This is him during the addiction. Supposedly he got addicted to drugs because at one point, supposedly he got into a fight with Kim Porter, and it was either she sliced his wrist or he sliced his own wrist.
Okay.
Supposedly, so they gave him Percocets.
As always.
And then that's how his addiction started. We already kind of know about Cassie. Like, he groomed her since she was like 18, 19, slowly but surely. He had different, he had his main wife was Kim. Then he had his side chicks. Boom, boom, pow. And then they kind of touched on they kind of touched on the freak off, but not too much. But they really touched on this dude that was with them for like a few years. And they used to have sex together, and he kind of broke it down how it went. It was more of like, first they started, he covered his face, then eventually he took his covers off, and he would like to see her get fucked by another dude, have sex with another dude. That's what he was into.
That's wild.
Yeah, and then eventually like he joined her, and at one point he would have background music. And whenever there was like a Pac song, the guy said that Diddy said, "Yo, take that song off. I don't want to hear Pac doing his freak off." Nah. And supposedly, like, he would collect the semen of the guy, and the guy.
Nah. You see, hold on. That's the problem I have to skip. Hold on.
Yeah, and then the guy acts like, "Yo, why y'all collecting my semen, bro?" And then after that, they never did it again. Shit is weird.
That's weird.
And then this is the petty part of 50 that I thought was funny. I saw it. I was just looking. I'm like, yo, what's going on here? So in one part before he got arrested, Diddy went to Harlem.
Right.
And guess who's there? Like giving him a drink.
50.
Nah. Like guess who's there? Like 50 has fake beef with this person from Harlem.
Oh.
Guess.
Freaking
a Harlem rapper.
Yeah, I know. Is it Kyaru? No,
not from Harlem.
He's not from Harlem. No, it was
Just say you don't know, bro.
I don't know. Fuck it.
A Harlem rapper, Jim Jones. Yeah, but this was before he got arrested. So he shows him and them cheering, like getting a shot and shit.
Nah, I gotta see this.
It was like very discreet.
I gotta see this.
No, but it was very discreet. But I know 50, bro. Like, this dude's diabolical. He's like, yo, we gotta leave that in there.
Hold on. Yo, you think you could play the clip for me? Because I need to see that.
It's gonna be copyrighted.
It is?
Gotta find it, yeah. Bro, it's not a big deal though. It's just very subtle. I'm like, yo, like I knew 50 had to do it. Like he
definitely has something to do with that.
And then afterwards he said hi to mad people. This is Diddy just trying to look cool in front of everybody. Yeah. And then afterwards he's like, yo, I gotta go take a shower. Like I just hugged all these people and touched their hands.
Oh yeah, that's definitely 50 put. Nah, 50.
No. I'm saying that Diddy was
Diddy
like,
did that because he's like, I gotta because
like these people are dirty.
Yeah. I gotta take a shower.
Yeah. So in other words, he goes to black people when he needs them. Like,
right.
He doesn't do it. When was the last time you saw Diddy in Harlem before all this scenario? Never.
Not for enough. I never even heard him shout out Harlem or Uptown or Brooklyn for that matter.
Yeah. So yeah, that was kind of part 3. And then lastly, this was kind of my observation for part 4. He usually used the word God when he was talking. He was freaking out a lot. Like he was like, God is gonna fix this. Like he kept saying the word God. And at one point he said, I'm similar to like Jesus Christ. But whenever shit got real, he'll use the word God, but he's just using it in a way to just, become delusional. Because over and over is people accusing him of shit. And he's like, yo, can you believe this person said this of me? And like this person said this of me? And then the other weird part too was that his son Justin Combs, the oldest one,
Yeah.
he was helping his dad with the campaign of like the smear campaign of like, yo, Diddy's an innocent person. So it was interesting. And honestly, I give grace to the sons because if you look up to your dad, you're gonna always have his back, even if he's wrong. You know what I mean?
That's fair.
Yeah. So I'm not really mad at the sons.
I mean, I'm gonna say this: it's not their fault. It's unfortunate this is their legacy. Unfortunately,
Yeah.
this is their legacy. Like this is going to carry them to the day they die.
I mean, and the sons want that bread too after he's dead too. So it's like, it's politics.
Yo, I'm not gonna fight. After all these lawsuits, it's over. Like after all
his career is over, but his money is not.
Who did his career?
I don't know. No,
I don't think his career is over.
His career is done.
Nah, I don't think so.
Bro, how is his career not done?
Cause for one, he didn't get arrested for like the more serious crimes. He only got gotten off on like prostitution. You know how many people got caught up in prostitution?
But that's to me, that's not why people stop working with him. People gonna stop working with him because he just got exposed in the documentary.
Oh yeah,
he got exposed in the court case of all his freaky shit.
Yeah.
And he also, he really got exposed as a culture vulture. That's what? Why is nobody saying that? That he's a culture vulture.
Cause it's like
he's black.
Not because he's black. They knew
of
that.
Course.
They knew that already. They knew that already.
If he was white, everybody would be like, yo, he's a culture vulture.
Well, they knew this already about Diddy. First of all, you a businessman, right? Diddy is sitting in the highest seat. The seat that he sits in, you have to be a culture vulture.
That's not true.
The seat that you're sitting in, hell yeah.
Bro, there's many examples of people that sit on that high seat and they're not culture vulture.
Name me somebody who's sitting in the Diddy seat that's not a culture vulture.
Jay-Z. Jay-Z's not a
Jay-Z's definitely a culture vulture.
No, he's not. All right, stop. My bad. I'm interrupting you. I acknowledge that.
Nah, you're good.
But if you're going to say some shit, bro, define culture vulture.
People who use the culture for their benefit and only their benefit. Jay-Z's definitely that.
He put people on.
So did Diddy. He put other people on. He's still a culture vulture, right?
No. The difference was that he didn't pay them. That's the difference.
Okay.
He made them into stars and took all their bread.
My mother has a saying, the devil gives gifts too.
So what does that mean?
Meaning, right? They mean I'm doing it. I'm giving you a gift, but it's not really a gift. I'm doing it for my benefit because the devil doesn't give gifts.
I think it should be mutually beneficial.
Well, if I'm paying you pennies to my freaking millions, what am I really doing for you?
Bro, that's what I'm trying to tell you. Like, he barely paid. Bro, there was one part of the documentary when he needed a girl to like co-sign that he's not a bad person. And then she's like, yo, I asked you for $5,000 to help me with this custody case. And he said no to her. Another example, Lil Rod produced an album with him for like 2 years. Only wanted to pay him $29,000.
Alright, bro.
That's a culture vulture.
Yeah, that's a culture. Nah, that's not a culture. That's a scam. You should know that you don't. Anybody who knows Diddy, like, not for nothing, like, I've never heard a good thing about Diddy since I've known him. Never heard anything.
I know people that were around him and they told me like, yo, this dude's an asshole.
Yeah, I knew. Growing up, you never heard good things about Diddy.
Yo,
never.
He's really a culture vulture. No one's talking about that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. I had a music teacher who met him like before he became a music teacher.
Yeah.
And like, long story short, they got into altercation.
Yeah.
Long story short, because of what Diddy was saying and trying to do, and like that's that.
Yeah.
I don't want to like speak out on it because it's his business, but
yeah. Yo, he's really a culture vulture. No one talks about this.
Yeah. Nah. We because nobody cares that he's a culture vulture because of the bigger shit he's doing. People care more about the fact that he's gay and all that. That's all people care more about. That's in the freak out parties.
I don't really care if he did like gay stuff. To me, the weird stuff was supposedly put semen on his nipple. Though. That's weird.
Everybody talking more about the baby oils, man. That's all everybody. That's all everybody's talking about.
The baby oil is nothing though. Like, nah.
Nah, 50 Cent, yo, it's a clown. Some put these.
I mean, and then there's another Little Rod also told the story of supposedly a dude went to the bathroom, and Diddy took his son Justin into the bathroom with the dude, and supposedly the dude got shot multiple times in the bathroom, and they got the guy out of there, and they told people in the studio, "This is what you're not gonna say to the cops, and we're gonna leave it like this, and that's it."
That's wild.
Yeah. Oh, and then lastly, they had the jurors. They had 2 jurors in the actual case.
Oh yeah, I seen that. Yeah.
Yeah,
I seen
yeah.
that, yeah.
So the jurors, based on their interpretation of the case, they said that the whole issue with Cassie and Diddy, it looked like they were in love and they would always go back and forth. They said if he was on trial for domestic violence, they would have been like, yeah, but it looked like she also wanted to be there. That was that was their interpretation of it. They didn't see no RICO. They just saw the sex trafficking, that he violated the sex trafficking act.
That's wild.
And then they also show how Diddy, and it was funny just watching Diddy before the arrest, like what's going on and what happened. And, he was doing wild drugs. They found, when he got arrested, he had mad drugs.
They found drugs, baby oil, all kinds of stuff in his crib.
He had a gun too.
That's not.
Man was a wild boy. But yeah, so the jurors said that some of the people lacked credibility because they were very emotional. For example, they had this lady who was his assistant. It was Capricorn, some shit like that. And she said she got kidnapped. And they was like, yo, you didn't get kidnapped. You just went with him to go see Kid Cudi to blow up his car.
Yeah, I can't. Yo, this is how people just lose credibility altogether. No, this is how they make people like him look innocent when they do corny stuff like that. Oh, when they lie about you so they can get a piece out of the pie when they know nothing happened. Now that person can say, you see,
yo,
they all lying about me. That's how you.
But Diddy wronged a lot of people, bro.
Nah, I know he
and a lot of the stories are very similar. I know some people are obviously lying, but the people in the documentary that's talking about him is bad. Like with Kirk Burrows, like he had 25% of Bad Boys, and 50 pulled up with him on a bat. I said 50. Diddy pulled up with him with a bat and said, "Yo, give me the 25%. I'll give it back to you later." Never got it back. And the reason he fired Kirk Burrows was because he wanted Biggie to pay for he wanted to like swindle the contract with Biggie that he had initially.
Yeah.
To kind of fix up the contract to the point where Biggie didn't own anything and he owned everything. So Kirk Burrows was like, bro, I'm not doing that for you. He got fired.
Nobody needs to do. I don't think anybody should be doing busy with Diddy. Honestly.
You think so?
Nah, but I know he's coming back from this. I know he's gonna come back.
No, he's not.
You sure?
You want to bet?
Yeah.
Define coming back. Define that first.
Bro, he's still gonna be back in his office making music, signing people. I promise you.
No, he's not, bro. Nobody's gonna take him back.
We gonna see, man. We gonna see. Bro, wait. Not obviously right now. They're gonna be like, yo, let this blow over first. Come on, I know this. I know it's gonna happen.
I want to see. And lastly, I just gotta say, yo, I'm happy that 50 Cent is part of hip hop. He is the truth teller and the savior of hip hop. He's the one that exposes everybody. He stands on business. Doesn't got no skeletons in his closet because he's a wild boy. For him to be doing all this shit, you must have no skeletons.
Not for nothing.
And he talks his shit because he can.
Not for nothing. He must be clean. Like he must be like.
He's the one that pulls the curtain back. He's
like
yo,
he must
look at this.
He must be bleach clean.
Oh yeah.
He must be bleach clean.
Like you can't go this hard.
Yeah. Like he must not have. Like, cause after this, they're definitely gonna be looking. He can't slip up at all. Like 50, like he put himself out there now. Like this is a target on his.
Now he's been always putting himself out there. No one has ever.
No, like there's a whole target on his back now. Like he thought he had a target on the back with them 9 shots. It's up for him. Like it's really up. Everybody.
This is how I know Diddy's a bully because he never did nothing to 50 Cent when he was talking mad shit about him.
Cause like 51,
50 ain't scared.
Not only that, 50's an actual gangster. It's a gangster who survived 9 shots. You know how fucking with him.
Yo, he's different, bro.
He's different. That's an actual gangster right there.
He sounds like a cartoon, like a person, like a mythical figure.
Did he?
No, 50.
50? How?
He's like a mythical figure. All right. This is how he's a mythical figure. Born and raised in the projects.
Okay.
In Southside Queens. Started his mom got killed. No one knows how.
Right.
They never found the person that killed his mom. He becomes a drug dealer at the age of like 9 or 10.
Okay.
He runs the neighborhood, his block, in a few years.
All right.
You know, goes to jail, running shit. Then he's like, bro, I need to get out of this lifestyle. I need to start rapping. He starts rapping. He beefs with the worst people you could think of, like street people and stuff.
Oh, yeah,
bro, what
for
are you
sure.
looking at?
My fault. I was looking up. My fault.
Oh, no, I'm like, yo, there's something there.
Nah.
So he's beefing with people, real street people, with Supreme Team, the fucking
Yeah.
most.
The niggas you don't have a problem with.
So
Yeah.
the worst people, and on top of that, he's beefing with the top people in the music industry at the time, which was Murder Inc., Ja Rule,
Yeah.
and I forgot that. Oh, Irv Gotti,
Oh, that's a fact.
right? At one point, you get shot by the most gangster gang in Southside, the craziest people. And then on top of that, you got people blacklisting you in the music industry. And you still going forward, and you still trying to get yours.
Yeah.
Then he had the biggest artist, producer, co-sign him, Dr. Dre and Eminem. He blows up. Then he gets vitamin water, makes millions of dollars.
Don't forget G Unit.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, the whole G Unit shit. He had his run.
Then he turned that into a production company.
Yeah. And not only like when he was trying to do his deal, like Power and all that, everybody said no to him.
Oh yeah.
And he was only getting paid like $20,000 an episode.
Yeah.
And then he takes the whole movie series industry in the last like 10 years.
Yeah.
Now he's building his own studio down south.
Trying to tell you.
And he's still in movies, still making movies. He got his own channel. Bro, he's a mythical figure.
Then he has like I think he said he has like 4 shows in coming, like 50 shows coming into like.
Nigga, he got mad shit, bro. He
He
got
got
everything.
nice shit. Bro.
Yo, he's a mythical figure.
Yeah, this man is up there.
He's like Jesus, bro.
Nah, you see, I ain't going that far. See, now
I'm not saying he's Jesus. I'm saying he's like Jesus.
Nah, he's nowhere near like it. Nowhere, nothing like it. Nothing like it.
I know you're religious, but you know what I'm trying to say. Like,
I get what you mean.
Jesus is a mythical figure.
Yo, just compare him to Hercules, man. Like, and Jesus is not a myth, by the way.
No, but I'm saying like let's say if you don't believe in Jesus, it sounds like a mythical figure to a person that doesn't believe it.
just say Zeus or Hercules, someone who's not real. For me, like.
You get what I'm trying to say,
Yeah, I get what
bro.
you're saying. I'm just fucking with you.
Like if you hear it, like it's hard to believe. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Like if I was to tell you about this person, you don't know who he is, you'd be like, for real? Like, wait, he did what?
Nah, that's a fact.
Yo, we need a 50 Cent documentary. I want to see that shit.
I think there's a few already out there.
Nah, there's not a real doc. He did his. There's no real 50 Cent documentary.
Listen, man, I'm good with Give It Your Die trying, man. That says it all right there.
Bro, that's like the early stage. Like, imagine now. Imagine where he's at now. He's on a whole different level,
he's
bro.
on a whole new level, yeah.
Yeah.
Signing artists. Now he's signing actors.
He's like Jordan, and he won his first 3 championships. And now we're just witnessing 50 win his next 3.
Yeah, he's up right now. He's up.
He always been up. Well, not always, but he. But yeah, bro, shout out to 50.
Shout out to 50, man.
Yo, 50's different.
That's just somebody you don't want to be.
And he's a good person too.
Yeah, he's a bully, but a good person.
Nah, he's not a bully.
Nah, he like to make fun of people. I ain't gonna front. Yo, he made it fun of some fat people.
Yeah, but you gotta ask why he does it. And it's just it's for entertainment, it's marketing. Like, I get it.
Cause he
and
just likes to troll. 50 like to troll. That's just him.
But it's not malicious, you know?
Nah, I don't think he's a malicious character. That I won't say about
That's
him.
what I'm trying to tell you.
He's
like,
not a malicious character.
And he puts people on too.
Yeah.
You never heard no one say, yo, 50 Cent took advantage of me.
Nah, that's not him.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
That's not him. Nah, that's not him. He, not for nothing, if 50 Cent is going to take advantage of you, he's the type who's going to tell you, I'm going to take advantage of you. That's how confident he is in himself.
He won't tell you. He just do it in front of your eyes.
Nah, at this point, he's so confident. He'll be like, yo, bro, I'm going to violate you. Like, it's simple.
And I got a feeling they're going to, I don't know. I think he kind of subliminally said it, but this shit's not over.
Nah. No.
This Diddy docuseries is not over. I'll see a part 2 to this documentary. 50's gonna get someone to film him in the prison cell. Yo,
I think
50,
somebody already did.
Yo, 50's relentless.
I think somebody already did because like it's AI now, but somebody took a photo of Diddy.
Yeah, supposedly he had liquor in jail or some shit. But yo, this is the beginning.
Nah, it's all. It's all. I can't wait for this.
This is just the beginning.
Nah, I can't wait to go see this now. Now I'm tight. I'm tight that I had work.
Yeah.
Tight
But
that
you remember last week I told you, I'm like, bro, like, what angle is he gonna take? Because I've heard his story.
Well,
and he took a crazy. This angle was very different.
He took an angle that nobody thought. He has unseen footage, like never seen before footage of this. How did he get a tape?
Bro, that's what I'm saying. Yo, it's mythical. The shit that he does is fucking mythical.
Yeah, man.
He's really a mythical figure.
He's up, bro. He's up. He's up, man. There's no stopping him.
Like, how the hell do you get footage of him before you got arrested? Like, it sounds too good to be true.
Yeah.
And then you got Diddy there talking about, like, yo, this is how we're going to change the narrative. You got his son chiming in, like, yeah, we should do this, we should do that.
Yeah.
To show people that you're not that person.
Yeah.
Yo, Diddy look crazy right now.
Nah, OD.
After this documentary. And it's funny, too, because he's blaming the lawyers like it's their fault. And it's like, bro, you're not going to take no accountability?
Of course, Diddy's not going to take accountability because this is the man, when you so used to winning, this is the man who's always winning. Always winning.
Yeah.
So when you so used to winning, you can't take a loss. He's just not used to losing. He's not used to it.
You know what he's going to be? He's going to be that guy that's like 80 years old, still clubbing like 20-year-olds.
Yeah.
And they're delusional, thinking like they're still hot shit, but they're not.
Yeah.
Bugged.
Yeah. Man.
But yeah, bro, that was the 4-part documentary, man. Y'all should go watch it. It's #1 on Netflix. Y'all probably watched it already, but that shit was crazy.
I'm about to go see it, so I'm about to holler at y'all, man.